All right, chat. It's week 10. It's the week we get paid. Chat, we got $263,777 finishing ninth this season. I am not disappointed. In regards to the last week, or say week 9, we worked for this. We won the meet and we jumped 2 spots. Happy. I made a promise to the athletes per my press release, and going to try to follow through with it. No, life, we're gonna be in the negative because we work like that. So I hope this by 5. We'll go up this by 2,000. Work order. So 170,000. Man, back in the negative, bro. Your contract has been assigned. Work is being done. That was easy. You're on the development, man. What's the bugs going on, bro? Mm-hmm. They have been completed. I just saw. I'm no longer broke, or so I thought. And I'm broke again. But yeah, we have to renovate the club. Club is dire need of making some money, innit? I'm here watching the Egypt versus Australia game. Yep, Egypt looks like they might score. Never mind, but they're already up by 1 though. Boom. Give it to him. So I just uploaded a trophy manager video. There isn't anything more left for the season. Athletes have developed a bit. I, for the first time in the last 3 seasons, will not be participating in upping the training retreat. I won't be sending my athletes to I think that's why we didn't have any money to upgrade the stadium and everything, because we wanted to ensure that in week 1 they have some training coming along. But yeah, we can't be asked to do that anymore. Regardless, athletes will improve because they just want to. You know what I mean? Up in the gym provides the athletes with the ability to get more out of their workout, you know? We made a few staff changes. That's the only thing I left out of the press release. We went from having 11 coaches now down to 9. Yeah. Yeah, we now have 11 coaches. We had 3 sprint coaches and 2 jump coaches, 2 throw coaches, but we made the decision to let a few long-standing coaches go because financially it didn't make any sense for us. Next season, it's going to be a bit more difficult as well again. We're operating on a deficit of around 20, 20,000. But with the ambition that I have now pertaining to the athletes and what we want to accomplish, it's more than likely it's going to be close to 10 to 15 if we are, say, successful per se. But I ain't trying to be or do too much, you know what I mean? I'll show you everything that I do next season. Next season it's important to me. It's very, very important. Um there is a lot I want to accomplish this season. The season starts on the 5th of July, which is in 2 days. Yeah. And I'm excited. I'm hoping I can do myself proud, you know what I mean? I'm not seeing where I can enter my athletes now, but I'm not nervous. I'm actually excited, not afraid of any of these teams. I know who I want to beat. Varanza Tees. I ain't losing to this dude. Respect, but nah, fam. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. This is just gonna be fun, man. Ah, ooh, Junpo. Big club, actually. Oh, man. What are these labels, bro? Yeah, they've been around. They've won a lot of awards. Europe, that's cool. Big up Chesmo. Europe, why are they here? What did they do last season? They were 17th. For what reason? Mm, I guess he's making a comeback. I'm lost. What is this? Bet there's nothing here because there is. He was here all this time. I just never noticed him. He's a big club, you know. Anyways, I'm not seeing anybody who I should be nervous about. The only person I'd be nervous about, Junpo, Mile High. That's it. Yeah. Let me see what's going on over here. Nah. I can't believe they got rid of Asterisk. Oh, my little beating stick. They've mixed it up a bit, man. Kind of pissed. But it's all good. Um, am I going to declare it now? Why not? Just gonna look at the standard lineup. It's coming around. We will be using this very often next season, but no real need to. More than likely, we entering athletes individually, seeing what I really want to accomplish and everything. But yeah, just gonna run through the athletes just for the last bit of the season and look forward to next season. I think the first meet that we'll be entering, as I mentioned before, is the club regional championships, something we didn't do last season. And what we plan to do next season is strictly maintain to the official events, seeing that we want the athletes to grow some fans. Though additional means that we did last season, I even tried. Listen, this is the straw that broke my back. I mean, it should have been the previous one, but it was this one, bro. We entered the athletes, just a few of them. Who entered? I know who ran. Was it no? It wasn't Mueller. It was Ricardo. We entered the Toots. Le Abeles and Gages. 166. As you can see, at the time, nobody was in this meet. We alone. We alone in the meet. So we say, yo, easy money. Get $12,000. Put it on our books. Boom. Here comes Hacksaws. You know, me have beef with that. For life. What them ask me here to know. Like, you know, have fans. What is wrong with you, man? How could you? Why? Like, yo, you see what do you see my I'm broke. But does it prove to see them I'm not on money? Like, what is wrong with you? I guess everybody's in the same scenario. I can't be pissed. But I am pissed. Like, sure. Sure. Anyways, what I'm probably just gonna do is just run through our world rankings this season. 59th in the world based on his reason. In my opinion, not a bad show. Next season he's still a junior. And from being completely honest, I want him to be in the top 25 of the world next season. And I think he will. I think he's gonna do it. Not gonna do too much. Just gonna do just enough to be there. He'll be 17. There isn't really much to do per se, but improve the speed. Once I actually get the speed to 10, I'll get the acceleration up and go from there. Get the acceleration to 10 simultaneously, then go back to strength and actually get the strength higher than the speed, probably to around 12, 14. Then kick back speed again and just max speed for the rest of his life. Benito is a very special athlete. He has care of 20 and he's not that heavy. You know what I mean? He's not that heavy. He's still growing. When you came here, he was in the 50-pound range, like 54 kilograms. But yeah, ooh, Samuel L. Jackson. Oh, so cool to see him. Anyways, listen, Benito is that guy, bro. So unfortunate that he didn't make it to the World Juniors, but would he have done anything special? The answer is no. So it was just not his time, in it. So not to dwell on it too much, but he did a great job this season. Now, Derek De Jesus is a little Spanish wonder kid, truly an American, doing his thing. Beautiful family. You'll see that in the movies that I'll be making. I think I mentioned in the trophy manager of it. I'm turning these athletes into some telenovela guys, man. I'm gonna work with AI, make some scripts, and get some movies made about the track club, the background, and the challenges Derek De Jesus has. You know what I mean? From wanting to do the hurdles to now being forced to do the 100 meters and being the first athlete under my leadership to go sub 12. And he has such high potential. You're going to see the conversations that we have and what we really want to accomplish. Listen, the movie slash show slash telenovela that I'll be making about the Excelsior Eagles in Maxithlon, in my opinion, they finna be fire and stupid. Well, why not? You know what I mean? Stratonicos, Compasses, brilliant athlete. Why his kilograms went back up? I don't know. No, did it though? He was what, 80 something? Listen, don't watch that. But I think he's just enough. Based on his height, I'd have to calculate it and figure out if his BMI is within range. But number two in his nation again, unfortunately. But what I told Shatanikos, whilst being in the top 25 of the world based on his junior status, is that the athlete that is number one in his country in Hellas right now. His best that he produced now at such a very young age will forever be his best, whilst Shatanikos will improve year on year on. We're currently working on his strength, and personally, once you get the strength to 10, Then we move on to the acceleration, and then we get the acceleration to about 12, 13, and then we tackle the speed again. So we have a plan, a program. And next season, he's going to be expensive. I've not gotten his wage demands as yet. Will I accept them? Yes, I will. It's not really a conversation. It's mainly a, okay, we'll do it. Want you at the club. He's our 200-meter athlete. You know what I mean? No brand new though. I labeled him Mr. Plateau. Mr. Plateau showed me that he was a mountain. A mountain with a peak. Many peaks. Because to be in the top 400 in the world as a senior, my opinion is decent. Being in the top 6,000 all time, decent. The goal next season is to get close to his personal best, not break it, get close. If he breaks it, sweet. If he doesn't break it, no problem. Working on the strength right now, trying to get him a bit stronger, trying to get that to 10 again, and then I'll go for his acceleration to try to get this to at least 15. I want his acceleration higher than his speed because then after the acceleration, we'll go after his speed again. Mind you, it's somewhat unrealistic because by the time he gets to where I want him to get to, it's mainly trying to maintain what he already has, per se. It's 13 speed now, 23, 5 more years of development. After 28, it's over. It's all about trying to retain, and there's no real improvement. What I do like about him is that he weighs very little. You know what I mean? So it's exciting. Ricardo Newton is back. He's back to being our little dynamo. Um, took up a stint in the middle distance. Didn't excel to my standards. We brought him back to a world that he's more familiar with. And yeah, when he left the sprints, he was a decent 400-meter athlete. And by the time he retires, he will just be a decent 400-meter athlete. But the what we have in store for this athlete is for this athlete to actually run the 200 meters in terms of the individual, regional, and national. So he's gonna be a 4-2 athlete for the club to make us some money. So we're gonna use him. His wages are not that high, but if he can place, he won't place up first to third. No, 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 not place, but he can finish in the top 20 in both events. That's good money for the club, and I genuinely would really, really, really appreciate it. Now, Adrian Steele has shown why he is Adrian Steele. I, I, sh- I should have a tell-all book about this athlete. He is an athlete that has aspirations of breaking a club record, first and foremost. He was close, a few tenths off, and honestly, shouldn't be the case, but it was because the athlete that broke the record or has the record was so heavy. But we don't have a weight problem with this athlete. It's really a acceleration problem, getting out of the blocks. And we're not tackling that as yet. Just trying to get his jump to 3. Then we trigger the acceleration. But for now, top 600 in the world, it's for Agent Steel to realize that the moon, the moon is just right there, and he will achieve it within a few years. And the galaxy, that's his ceiling. You know what I mean? Senior Clark, Barbadian athlete, 100 meter athlete, no doubt. that she's quick. But is she faster than the athlete that I have running the 100 meter for the club? The answer is no. But what I like about Senya Clark is that we share the same last name. Almost goal for Egypt. John Mamush, Wagwan. John Mamush. Anyways, big up Miss Clark. You know what I mean? My name is Brian. Who know me know me. Anyways, Senior Clark, she has the strength. She has the stamina. She just doesn't have any agility. Um, Once we get the athlete to even get one speed, which is so crazy, not being able to do that. One speed, then we switch over to agility for about 3 to 4 weeks. Then we try to maximize the speed again because she's talented. On paper, she's a 14:01 athlete, and in actuality, she's really a 13:89 in my estimation. But it's not for me to estimate; it's for her to perform and show it. You know what I mean? No, Whitney Fuqua, talented athlete, experienced athlete. She showed up. For the past few seasons, I've been indicating that this athlete is talented, more talented than Gianna Cash, and she showed it. She showed it. She showed it, and she broke the club record. And she has some agility work to do. Gonna try to get the agility to around 8. Then we go back to strength, get the strength to 10. Then we work on the acceleration, get the acceleration to about 12. After getting the acceleration to 12, then we go back to speed. As you can see, it's very similar in terms of the programs, but that's the programs. What? My God, Australia! Where Australia go? Yo, call the ambulance. Yo, am I right? Oh my God. Oh my God. Lauren Papin, 100 hurdler, star girl, talented, went to the European Championships and showed out without really showing out. You know what I mean? It was the latter part of the season where we said, you know what, you can actually do something, put your name out there in regards to France. And yeah, she did just that. From being outside of the top 50 for all the season to now being in the top 40, in my opinion, is great. Is it top 600 in the world? The answer is no. It's in the top 700. And personally, I do believe that this athlete has potential for a French club in the future. Will she be a member of this team for very long? The answer is no. We're cooking. We're just not ready to bring that athlete over as yet. Caitlin Thomas finally chose 100 meters. And yeah, she broke her PB twice this season, 3 times this season, 4 times this season. She's fast. That's all I'm gonna say. I think she's a 13-4 athlete, and yeah, what are the instructions now? It's about strength for the next season and acceleration. Acceleration, yeah, that's what we're going after right now. Strength has improved, so we're just tackling acceleration right now. Trying to get the acceleration to about 11, 12 before anything. You know what I mean? Trying to treat her like Derek, the Jesus. But Sasha, big machine. Oh, star, star. You know what I mean? Not in the top 600, but close. 608th in the world. Um, the goal next season is to get her close to that 101 again. She did again early, late in the season, 101.27. But we'll see what happens next season. have a few ideas in store, and I'm happy. I ain't say too much about her. Dylan Prince, who made the transition from being a walker to transition to running, he's doing his thing, working on his tactics. Currently in the top 700 in the world, and personally, I think that is cool. Um, in comparison to his walking days, way better, way better runner than a walker. So I'm happy for him. You know what I mean? Paul Vashaw. Paul Vashaw made a transition to our club, and I saw where this athlete could do great things in a shorter distance because of the speed. Really wanted to take advantage of it, you know. Um, didn't expect the final sprint to be so poor, but we're not unhappy about that. It is for us to work with him. It's going to take another 2 seasons for him to truly say be competitive. I personally believe he is the athlete that will actually be our sub 2 minute athlete. You know what I mean? It's the dream and goal and ambition of this club to make a sub 2 minute athlete, but not only a sub 2 minute athlete, to make Paul Vasher the sub 2 minute athlete for exercise. Ethan Walton doing Ethan Walton things. I ain't saying too much. I'm actually really happy that this athlete is with this club. We signed him a few seasons ago, and he was talented. And nothing, in my opinion, has changed much since he has been here, and there has been a lot of changes. I thought we didn't contribute much to him, but it seems we have. We've improved the speed 3 times. That's so nice. Stamina once, tactics once, final sprint once. Listen, that's nice. I'm so happy the club was able to help this athlete. You know what I mean? It's PB though. His PB has been broken now twice since being at the club. That's why I was like, hasn't done much for him here, but I guess we have. It's for us to get this athlete to break his PB by 10, 15, 20 seconds in order for him to be somewhat competitive. And I think it's possible. Is it possible now? Nah. We have some work to do. We're working on his speed and we go from there. Olivia Hurley. Still my diamond regardless. This athlete shows a lot of promise in my eyes. I believe she will be running 2 minutes 24 next season. In my opinion, I would love for her to be running 219, but she can't break 230. And I'm not going to force the athlete. I'm not going to put my foot down and say, hey, give it your all. No. What I'm going to do is tell the athlete to run her own race. I'm not giving her my plan as yet. It's for her to figure it out. Get down below that 230. I think breaking that plane will easily assist her in the long run. So she has run 230 twice, 230.56 and her PB of 230.33. I ain't trying to say too much. She is in the top 800 in the world, and that's a goal for Australia. Very proud of Australia. Very, very proud of Australia. That's crazy. One Australia badness. Patricia Robertson. Doing Patricia Robertson things. Top 700 in the world. My athletes are not doing too bad. Numbers are ain't they ain't that bad, you know what I mean? For all the athletes in the world, you know what I mean, to be in the top 700. It's not the creme de la creme, but it is good. It's not average. Average to me is being in the top 10,000 in one event. But to be in the top 1,000, top 700 per se. I'm happy. I ain't saying too much. She broke her PB twice. This is an athlete that could not go below her PB at one point, but yeah, I ain't saying too much. Natalia Shepherd, another athlete that I consider to be extremely talented. Not only is she extremely talented, she's an athlete that came injury prone. She's over that now, and she went close to her PB, and then she broke it. She broke it. She broke it in the last race, and working on the tactics. I think with way much more better tactics with the attributes that she has, she can do great things. Top 600 in the world. I guess our athletes are not that bad. They're just, I ain't saying too much. You know what I mean? Yeah. Really? He's 28th now. I guess if I had went earlier, but I told him not to run. That's so crazy. Hmm. Yeah, he wouldn't have been so competitive this season. I was like, nah, bro. So, Um, 38-minute personal best. Probably could have been top 10, but no need to push the athlete. He has a long future. Probably at the age of 20, he'll be at the under 21 World Championships, and we'll celebrate him there. Working on the speed, not doing too much per se, but yeah, get that speed up, maximize the speed, and we'll see him being an amazing 10,000 meter athlete. Next season, he's also an athlete that will be making some demands of the club in regards to a wage, and we will accept them. He's talented. We want him at the club. Captain Jeffrey Ham. Listen, star. Jeffrey Ham has gone down from 91 kilograms now down to 83. He has another 20 to go. It was heavy. That was, in my opinion, what was holding him back. But it's not for me to say that. Um, yeah, let's get his stamina up, and we'll go from there. You know what I mean? Marathon. Dustin Parsons, another athlete that came to us a bit heavy, same as Ham, came at around 91 kilograms, now 82. We're happy about that. Has about another 15 kilograms to lose. Yeah, top 1,000 in the world. We're excited about his future. Erin Casey, recently purchased, 15th. She's 15, 16 next season. I think next season's where she will be provided with the ability to represent the United States of America internationally. In my opinion, injury I haven't really pushed her at all. She came at about 11 form. Is to get the form into at least 17, 18. Um, and hopefully, on her minus, she will show what she's made of. You know what I mean? Yeah. What was the time that she ran in the marathon? 316. Not bad. That's great. This is one. Where are the points? Yeah, it's a bit higher. Not bad. Nah, she's not a marathon. All right. Sophia Silva, the future female captain one day. She has huge ambitions. Went down from 82 kilograms to 81. Is to lose weight. Top 8 in the world based on her age. I ain't saying too much. I know she's gonna be very expensive next season. It's probably about 1,000, 2,000 per week, and you'll accept it. She is our diamond. Better yet, she's our platinum athlete. I ain't saying too much. Y'all can see her attributes. You can see who she is, and she has a huge, huge future ahead of her. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. She did well in the World Junior. She came seventh. even though she's eighth in the world. But hey, yo, one money badness, money do money things. That's all I'm finna say. She's talented, top 600 in the world, and she has a future. Australia, almost boasting it again. What the hell is Egypt on about? Weren't they once African champions? Mm-hmm. Ball again. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. 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 Oi! Hey! Sorry. Pick up your yard, man. One Emil Michaels. Michaels has a future in this sport. He came to us as a decathlete, and I noticed a few attributes that could really work towards a race walking. And I said, you know what? Got a Frenchman here who has been doing great things and could make us some good money, good profit. And we made a small profit in regards to that transaction. Emil is not filling a space for a temporary scenario. He is the future. He is the future of this club. I'm happy he's Jamaican. We're going to tackle a few of his attributes. And yeah, trying to get the stamina to about 15, 16. With care of 19, we can do that. And after maximizing his stamina, really, we'll probably go after his pace and technique per se, you know what I mean? But hopefully, simultaneously, whilst we're going after the stamina, the technique and pace increase simultaneously, naturally, you know what I mean? No, Jasper doing Jasper things, we're going after his pace because he already has a bit of stamina already. Um, Trying to get the pace to 10, then go after the stamina again, and we go from there. Carlos Randolph, or grandpa of the team, it's crazy. To be 28 next season is a grandpa. Huh? In terms of Excelsior Eagles, it is because in the average is about 19 for the club. Let me see. Listen, I love yapping. I have nothing else to do. I got all the stuff I want to do today done. Yeah, 19.67, so call it 20. Yeah, the athlete them more than anything. I'm gonna look at the club record just to refresh our minds. Saturday Eagles, new record in 100, new record in 100 again. Trinity's record will stay for another 2 seasons. The Barbadian will take this eventually. Someone is kind of crazy. Sasha, yeah, broke the record. Gergana's record should only last for another 2 seasons. The French athlete will not break that record. So this record is going to be here for another 4 to 5 seasons. Sorry. Whitney Fuqua broke Jenna's record. Brian broke his own record. Paul Vasha on what his second race broke the club record already. You can see moving Newton over to the sprint was needed. Paul is way better on his second race. All the improvement that he needs. Very, very proud. Madeline Case record will not last next season based on the aspirations of the athlete that we have to run the 800. Shout out to Madeline Case. Patricia Robertson breaking a record twice. Didn't have the record, it was actually held by Ada Lagos, who is no longer at the club. Ethan Bolton, beautiful. Dylan Prince finally has that record. Natalia Shepard breaking her record. Club record was 1543 by her. Now 1541.05, breaking her personal best, which is amazing. Miguel Ellison's record will stand for a few seasons. Parsons is just approaching 17 or just below 17. He's not at that level as yet. James Barr record will also stand one more season. I'm trying to get that Peru athlete to be a consistent 39-minute athlete. I think he's really a 41-40 consistently. And yeah, it's gonna take a bit. But Monique broke her record. Sophia Silva will break her record next season. No doubt about it, probably even on a minus. Jeffrey Ham will also break his record again next season, I believe. Hugo Cost, yeah, he's a Frenchman I told you about. That record will stand for 4 seasons when I think about it, respectfully. Emily Blackburn, record should have been broken by now. She did, but not by much. Very, very disappointed, but it's all good. Page color, in page color things. Um, I ain't saying too much. We have something special in store in regards to Carlos Randolph. Um, doing Carlos Randolph things in the 20 kilometers. Did a probably feature at a random meet and obviously broke the record with complete ease. But yeah, his pet event is the 50 kilometers. On a minus, he's inching closer to that time, and it's a no-brainer that he will be great. Cynthia Sewer, 4:58. I think she can get more out of herself. She's a captain for the female team, and yeah, nothing much there to say. Yes, Javine Bell, big up the yard girl. 123 will stand for another 4 to 5 seasons. The Nigerian has a little way to go before she actually breaks 1.1 and we're forcing the athletes. You know what I mean? 301, that's where that's under threat. In 2 seasons, Elliot Anna or Anna Elliott, she will break that record. It's a no brainer. Ronan Giroux, that record is under threat. Is it under threat next season? No, 2 seasons. Stephen Bennett will break his record next season. He's now finally getting used to that new speed. With the speed that he ran, his run up somewhat changed. Still working with that new coach to get his speed up again as a jumper. And gonna try to improve his speed once more, and then we will unfortunately let the coach go. But we move. Anna Elliott has that record. Should last for another 2 seasons. Sophia is not improving at a rate that I like. But it's all good. Nobody's breaking Megan Petronov's record anytime soon. I'm thinking to actually put the Jamaican for this event if Megan starts getting expensive. Hayden Kennedy, why your record will last a lifetime if I keep that Malaysian athlete here. I swear, just so disappointed. All that pace, anchoring the 4x4 and boy, it just look rough. This shot put record should last a long time, especially how we are working with our shot putter Lauren Williams before. She, in my opinion, should have been doing a discuss, but who might tell her what to do? She wants to she wants to do the shot put, so we'll work with what she want. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? We'll work with it. Amelia Shearer, we're gonna discuss that record will stand for another 4 seasons. Our athlete is gradually getting to officially be a true 36-meter thrower, and next season she will be a 37-meter thrower. It's a slow burn, but it's a good cook. You don't know, Artemis, Hellas athlete, has a distance record, and based on how my athlete who's doing the discus right now is growing, I give it 3 seasons. It's that close. I'm gonna after I let go of that sprint coach, I'll get a coach that can give this athlete some agility so he can really improve his discus throw. It's time to invest in that athlete. Artemis, again with the hammer throw, 50.3. That's gone. The Brazilian who got a contract, He's breaking that record. No brainer. Um, Fiamma. She finally has amateur record. Yeah, that's fire. Angelina Simmons. Nobody's breaking your record. You're gonna be here for another 10 seasons. Keep doing what you're doing. I just want more for you than you want for us. Um, we not push it too hard. Go on there. Brandon Goodman. Boy, I've still showed last season he do a wonderful job in regards to getting over that 44-meter hump that he had been stunted. 'Cause he went over it once and had not been over it again, but he's now more of a consistent 44, 45-meter thrower. 4x1 look like we'll never break any of these records again. They athlete them just a move wicked. Can't upset for sign some people for run really or so cause he look away. He really look away, I swear. Nothing really to say about the combined events. Daniel Clements has officially really cemented himself as the true pentathlete. And yeah, Alex Love will also probably have the ability to say the same thing. Um Antonella will always be your number one heptathlete. I think she's in the top 50 in the world now. Not actually upset that we sold her. She was becoming a bit expensive. Ian Green, sorry he retired. Wish we had his services now. Kenneth is trying his best, but John, that's all I'm finna say. Anyways, big up Randolph, Mr. Randolph, Carlos Randolph. Emily, I don't even want to look into Emily. She's still in the top 700. Paige Keller, top 800 in the world. Cynthia Shaw, captain, top 600. So it seems to really bouncing between the 400 to 800-meter range. That's so cool. Top 800 for Stephen Bennett, top 1000. He's an athlete that I believe will break that record. What are we looking at now? Agility? Still a work on agility? No. Change that. No. Let's go one full season a jump. See what happens. Yeah, because agility allows him to maximize the jump, you know? But it's time to get more distance. Yeah. Boy, whoa, that's a bad shot by Egypt. That's crazy. He's improving at a rapid rate. And I like that. Carson Sparks, high jumper. Shot, boss. But, hey, yo, top 900 in the world. I can't even want to see this athlete. Swear. Jillian did her best this season. Top 200 junior. Um, Talented athlete. Not a high jumper though. She's too short. Wait, where is Impo she too short? Is she taller than? She's taller. That's crazy. Jillian, quite me go toward, you know. Anyways, anyways, here's a taller athlete doing the high jump. Has a better ceiling in the high jump. Yeah, I ain't trying to convince myself that I'm doing the wrong thing. Top 90 in the world for her age. She'll be higher next season. Elliot Anna, top 700 in the world. She's officially, in my opinion, definitely a 2.7-meter pole vaulter. And she's chasing that 3 meters. Sophia Palmer, oh my days. No words. Think I know where I probably need to improve in order to. Anyways, Megan Pechinoff, consistent, top 500. Must appreciate what I have. I think she can do better, but she's good. Zhao Shuva, signed, star, top 700 in the world. Shout out to the Brazilian. Richard Foley or shot put out top 800 in the world. We're getting the throwing up. And once the touring is up, he'll get where I want him to be. Yes, Brandon Goodman doing Brandon Goodman things. Top 800. He's gonna be higher next season. Alexander Horton. We discuss. Hey, star. Top 900. Ain't saying too much. Oh, tackling, throw. Yeah, let's get the throwing up, and we go from there. Fima Balota. Top 800. She has a future. That's all I'm gonna say. It's gonna be expensive. She has a future. Alexa Q, hopefully she gets into 37 meters next season. Still has a future. You know what I mean? Lauren Quinley. Nothing much to say. Top 700 in the world. Angelina Simmons, top 600 in the world. And that's going to change next season. It's going to be top 500. I can bet you. No, no, no. Let me shut up. It's up to her. That's all I'm going to say. Top 700 in the world in regards to the pentathlon. Proud of him. Been working with him since I think 16. Great athlete. Top 700. Nothing much to say. A little disappointed. Jayla Heath, massive improvement this season. Top 800 in the world. Very, 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 very pro. I just know Alexa. Come on, mouse. Top 700. Shouldn't have it anymore. Oh, this is where we're cooking, chat. I shouldn't have shown the athlete, but she's here. Next season, probably in the latter stages, we reveal her and give her the opportunity to do some crazy things. What are we doing now? Because I want to ensure that we'll maximize some things. Gonna get the jump to 3, then we start. It's going straight speed, straight speed. You know what I mean? She has a huge curve coming along. Jesus Powers. Yeah, he's gonna be here for another 4 years. He's maximizing his youth. He has a lot of work to do. Garrett Seymour. Nothing much to say. Has some work to do. Melanie Watson. Combine it again. Has a lot of work to do. I think that's it. Proud, proud, proud. Let's go.